The videos that I have created in the Half Hour Hegel series over the last 2 years have been pretty laborious tasks to produce. And I've had a lot of viewers and subscribers, and particularly my Patreon backers, who've wanted to know how it is that I put them together. So, what I thought I would do is create another video where I would actually record some of the process as I go through it, and then show it to you in a very abbreviated form so you can get some idea of what goes into the production of these videos, and you can get an idea of what goes into the production of some of my other videos as well. So, as you can imagine, the first step, for me at least, is researching what I'm going to talk about. You can see me here in my office. I actually recorded myself just sitting there reading Hegel's Phenomenology of Spirit. It's a text that I've gone through many times. Here, I'm making things go a little bit quicker. And it's important every time that I shoot this that I go back over the section, look at the paragraphs. I also tend to like to look directly at the German text whenever there's anything that I think is a little bit, puzzling as far as the nomenclature. Anytime that there's a clear translation decision that's been made. So, what I've done here is sped things up about 20 times. And you can see me sitting here reading, rereading, going through all of these paragraphs and passages. Sometimes I actually flip back in the text to try to refer to anything that was relevant before. The next step in the process for me is creating PowerPoint slides, which I'm going to use in generating the videos. Every one of the little text boxes that you see on the side as I'm reading the text is actually a PowerPoint slide that I've inserted using the video editing software. All of the breaks in between the video footage, the beginning and the end, that's all PowerPoint slides. And so I have to write them down. You see me going very fast here. Again, I'm sped it up about 20 times. So you can imagine just how long this takes. I am not the fastest of typers, and I make frequent errors as well that have to be gone back over and corrected. But when I'm finished, for any given video that I'm going to shoot, I've got, anywhere from 10 to 20 slides, and I'm ready to use those for the video. Since I'm using my chalkboard in all of these videos, and since I don't have time as I'm lecturing to write all this stuff down, I try to put as much as I can on the board before I actually go to film the video. And you can see me, I'm referring to the text. These half-hour Hegel videos are very intensive as far as the amount of thinking that has to go into how to represent things schematically. It's quite a challenge. But you can see me here gradually working out one of the paragraphs and writing all the stuff that I'm going to need for that particular lecture up on the board. After that, it's showtime. I need to set up the camera, the lighting, and get myself ready for filming in front of the chalkboard. Again, I'm going to speed this up really quick. You see me put on my jacket and go to town. I take a little pause before I begin. Sometimes I have to do multiple takes, particularly if there's a lot of outside noise, or if I lose my train of thought, which occasionally does happen. You can see that little tiny video camera recording me up there. That's what I use. I use a tripod and a flip cam and some decent lighting, and that's pretty much it. The last step, as far as video production, is the editing. And that is a pretty laborious process as well. There's a lot of stuff. You can see me gradually working on the video here. You're going to see more and more clips being added to it over time. You see me right there adding in some of the slides, and now I have to scroll up and find the recordings of when I actually read the text, which happened a long time ago, and cut and paste each of those sections, adding some features to them if I need to, some sound and things like that. Then I build the text itself, as you can see me doing here, into each of the reading sections. And then we're getting close to being finished. There's a bit of review because, as I've learned, you can never check a video enough times to catch all of the typos and possible little errors in it. That is it. That's the video process. If you have any questions about it, go ahead and leave them in the comments and I'll answer them there. So thanks to everybody for watching and sharing and commenting on the videos, and thanks in particular to my Patreon supporters.